This is Galatea, the newest addition to Hypixel Skyblock, also known as the Foraging update, which is the update that took like 3 years to come out. I don't know what the admins were doing, honestly. Now, pretty much everyone has seen a sneak peek of this thing on the alpha, so a lot of you already know what it's about, including me, but this is the first time we're seeing it on the main server, and I'm super excited to check it out, but there is a lot to unpack, so let's just get right into it. So, first glimpse of the foraging update, have not seen it at all except for the alpha stuff, but I haven't seen it at all on the real server. Here we go, and we are in. So I've already seen all the stuff on the alpha, the buildings and stuff, it's pretty nice, and I'm gonna have to do a whole quest line with the NPCs. Let's just get to work on that. Bro, this update is actually so boring for the first 30 minutes because you have to go talk to all of these NPCs. This David Hunter, bro, guys, just gonna send you around the entire island talking to 15 guys, bro. No, my attributes, bro. I've put so much money into all of these attributes, and now they're just worthless. So we get Skyblock level 232 there. I have to talk to Agatha, but that's like the entire questline with David Hunter bro done.
One eternity later.
So that is the entire NPC questline complete there, and now we can finally hop into the meat of this update. So just to quickly recap what I did with all the NPCs. Firstly, we talked to Swoop here to learn about how the foraging aspect of things works with this update, specifically about fig logs and all of that stuff. We then also did an entire quest with David Hunter bro here to learn about the hunting skill, and this is how you do all the stuff with attributes and everything. We also got this lasso right here from one of the NPCs, and that allows me to collect shards from these things called fan flares. So after doing the thing with him, I get a shard from that. I also got this fishing net, which basically allows me to do some fishing down here, as there's like a whole fishing system with hunting. Honestly, that's pretty much it. The whole questline is just to teach you about the update itself, how the new foraging mechanisms work, and about the new hunting skill. Before we move further with this update, I do need to check something important. Obviously, one of the main things talked about with this update is the whole thing with attributes. I need to find out what exactly is going to happen when I put stuff in, and how do I get stuff out of it. Now, just for testing purposes, I bought this pair of terror boots for 500k with just some random attributes on it. I want to see what's gonna happen because it says salvage old attributes here. So if I toss the boots in, it gets rid of the attributes, and then it gives me 4 zealot shards and 2 lapis zombie shards, I guess. Don't know exactly what those are, but we can go ahead and do that. And then if we head to the hunting box, it looks like each one of these shards gives a stat. So like this gives defense in the end. I think if you siphon it, it gives it to your profile. So you have the stuff, it's just not on armor. But these are like hella niche. Like this is sweep, which only works here. I'm just gonna siphon all of them. The good thing is you do get Skyblock XP off of that, which is pretty nice. So then if you go back into the skill menu and then go to attribute menu here, you can see the levels that you have here. Now, obviously, I think we're gonna have to do something very sad here, which is going to be getting rid of the attributes on all of my sets here. I'll start with the Crimson. I want to see what attributes I get for this. So I have Vet, Vit, 7/7 both on these. It looks like we get Apex Dragon Shards and Kraken Shards. And since it is a God Roll item, quote unquote, it says I do get Anaki Feathers for that as well. And these feathers don't stack for some reason, which that's dumb. Can you sell the feathers? Not on Bazaar, it looks like. And you can't do it on AH either. So it's like a one-time thing, I guess. If you open the Anaki feather, you have RNG meters that you can fill up, so you can like get more handles, I guess. I don't know. So for the time being, I'll just toss all of these feathers away. I also just saw we dropped something called First Impression 1. I don't know where this came from. If we look at the definition, it says it grants 1 sweep on melee log breaks. So basically this gives you more sweep, it looks like, and it sells for a decent amount. Not too shabby. I'll just go ahead and sell off for that for now. And these fake logs also do make a decent amount of money here, and they also sold instantly, so... But anyway, the main thing is the armor now, except for this piece. I need to put that in. There we go. As far as the Crimson goes, there goes the attributes. And now in the skill box here, we have a bunch of shards, and these seem to be more global. Yeah, so these kind of just give more stuff for the profile in all of the islands, which is good to see. I like that this is not selective. I mean, there's no reason to not siphon these, so do everything here. No way, guys, look, 10/10 attributes. We did it, look, let's go. We got hunting 6 and 7, a bunch of rewards here. And in the menu, it says that we now have 20 vitality from that and 10 combat wisdom. I guess we can just do the terror here. So toss that in and we are getting XYZ shards and Kata shards from this. To everybody in the comments who was saying, get God roll, Conator, you need God roll. What did I get out of this now? Inaki feathers? Oh yeah, I'm sure getting an extra 10,000 dungeon score is worth losing 700 million coins. Anyway, there goes the terror, and lastly we have the Aurora here. I can only imagine how Future 77 is feeling right now. Toss this into here. And now that is all of my sets here, completely barren. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this, but we have a bunch of stuff. Oh, it looks like you can also like max the attributes, so I think at tier 10 these all max out and I just have extra shards. I guess we can mass siphon this. That's a lot of stuff, but we got Skyblock level 233 there, which is nice. A bunch of stuff as far as the attribute level ups go. Hunting 9 as well, and off of some transfers which I have no clue what they are, we gain a bunch of other stuff. So what am I meant to do with these extra shards now? Can I sell them? I can. Oh, so you just sell all these shards in the bazaar, so you can just pay to win your way through this. So it looks like I put hundreds of millions of coins into vitality and I get 22 mil back, which is very cool. But yeah, I think that's... Wait, has everything crashed in price as well? Yeah, power 7 is 78 mil. Oh my god. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything as far as the attribute stuff goes. Now it's just time to get back to foraging. So at this point, I think I just gotta mine some more fig trees to get more fig collection, because the next tier of the axe is also here, and at maxing this out, you also get a foraging level cap, so I think I'll just go about this. Yeah, I just realized how stupid I sound, and I don't know why I'm in Iron Man mode right now. I'm just gonna straight up buy this thing off the AH for 10 mil. Why get collections when you can pay to win your way through the game? This thing has so much more foraging fortune than this thing, and it also gives me more sweep for more logs, so I think I'll just use this for a bit and see how it is. Can you put like good stuff on axes now? On the hex? Efficiency 5, I'll do that. And then I'll slap absorb out of the bit shop and then toss that onto the axe there. There we go. Don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but also in the fig collection here is the fig armor, which I think is the best armor in the game right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this off of AH too. It's like 9 mil a piece on AH, but that's fine, I got plenty of coins. Okay, never mind, that was like 18 mil for the chest plate, 17 mil for the pants. It stacks up super quickly, but that's okay. There's an enchantment called Forest Pledge, which gives foraging fortune. You know what, we'll just go for the highest tier on this, why not? Actually, wait, I just realized I can throw on first impression onto the axe, which is only like 6 mil. So I'll just splash a Titanic and throw 5 onto there real quick. It looks like there's also a gemstone slot on these, and it's only like 500k, so I'll go ahead and unlock that. I can put something called a citrine gemstone in it. I'll just throw a flawless in it for now, because it's pretty cheap. And then the last thing on this is something called boosters. It's a new section on here. And then if I run over to Sawyer here, I think I learned this in the alpha. This guy gives you the boosters, I believe. Oh wait, he says you don't need to choose a booster because they all can apply. So if I buy a foraging fortune booster off of this guy. Okay, I can't find any information on the wiki, and I don't know how to get sweet boosters for now, so I guess we'll just roll with the setup and get to foraging. So first time using this new setup now. I'm obviously probably not going to see a difference noticeably because a lot of it's in the foraging fortune, but we'll see it in the drops. First tree down, and I think I gained like 6 enchanted logs from that or something. Never mind, I gained 3, which is still not bad. And in the tree gifts, we are gaining a good amount of Heart of the Forest XP and all of that good stuff, which is helping us to level our Heart of the Forest here. So that's probably going to be our main goal here, just progressing through this. Okay, so that's how you drop first impression. It looks like right now it's going for 275k, which is not too bad. So the first one of Agatha's contest, which are like Jacob's contests for the foraging update, is about to end. Obviously it's not the first one that's ever happened, but it's the first one I've actively participated in. Looks like I got rare because I wasn't trying for half of it. Foraging 21, which is nice to see. You can see all the rewards that I have here. So a bunch of Heart of the Forest XP. Just got 2 Skyblock level 234 there off of that, which is pretty nice, and claimed a crap ton of stuff. You also get Agatha's coupons off of this, which is probably just Jacob's tickets. So there's a talisman in here. Obviously I see talisman, I'm definitely just gonna go ahead and buy that. I think this reforged stone is worth like a crap ton of coins, so I'm gonna take one of those. those. Okay, never mind. These are only worth like 2.7 mil, which honestly is not that bad, I guess. So I think I just need to level up the milestones here. So that's what I'll do by just doing some more contests. Also did drop another first impression book there off of one of the trees, which is pretty nice. And also in like 10 minutes, I made like 1.3 mil worth of fig logs. And then the tenderwood is like pretty much worthless. So honestly, for money, it's like a decent little bit just to keep, I guess. Nothing major to consider for a money making method, but it's a little bit extra, which is nice. I just got a tree milestone here, and it says click to claim reward. So I think I'm gonna go over to Swoop real quick. Yeah, so these don't auto claim, so I just gotta go ahead and claim the first and second tiers there to get some stuff. And also, I have no clue why this didn't work last time, but sweep boosters are apparently just an AH, and I have no clue how to get them in the game. So you know what, I'll just go ahead and grab these from here. Oh, never mind, that explains it. Sweet boosters come from fig trees. All right, about to finish another one of Agatha's contests here. This one I entered with like 7 minutes to spare, so that's kind of annoying, but I should get another rare here, which should be pretty nice for some money and for some tickets overall. Yep, there we go. There is the rare, and we should also get a good amount of Heart of the Forest XP off of this too. And now I can also go over to Agatha here and claim the rewards from this contest. So the main thing we get here is about 1550 HOTF XP. That's really nice. And we have now got ourselves through level 2, which means we are on our way to level 3 of Heart of the Forest. And I also got to unlock all of this. And I have absolutely no clue how to go about that, so that's fun. Overall, honestly, I think this is a decent update. It's pretty unique and nothing like we've seen on Skyblock before. However, it just felt a little bit underwhelming because it was so hyped and it took like 3 years to get here. But nonetheless, still a good update. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like and sub. I'm in a race with Flame Game God to 10,000 subscribers, so that would be great. And also join the Discord to be notified when I post, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.